What's going on, y'all? What's up? It's RSC. So, look, everybody chopping it up and talking about, Connecticut Sun and how, all the starters are gone, which they are, and that's true. I mean, Connecticut, talking about having to hit the reset button. You got a new coach in the house. Stephanie White went over to the Indiana Fever. You lost so much premium, great talent. But what no one's really speaking of too much is the Connecticut Sun future is really tricky now. This team could be really bad, or this team with some veteran experience that it now has. Because I think what has helped Connecticut, otherwise this team would have looked literally like the expansion teams. They literally would look that bad. But I think Tina Charles, Diamond D. Shields, um, Natasha Cloud give this team veteran experience, and if the Shields is healthy, she can contribute. Natasha Cloud can score the bucket. She definitely can get you buckets, should I say? And Tina Charles is an all-time great, going back to kind of where it started at, playing for Connecticut. So I look at it like they're going to provide experience and they're going to score. Especially Charles on the block. She put the ball in the hoop. Great rebounder, second in scoring only to Tarasi. And again, Natasha Cloud, really sneaky good scorer. And so, you know, that provides some stability. I like the promise that you could get from Maya Hollingshed, only 25 years of age. You look around, this team got JC Sheldon. She could have a promising future, and it just all depends on, what she does with the playing time she receives. She'll get more of an opportunity here, I believe. They have the number 8 pick in the draft this upcoming, WNBA draft. So, they had a chance to, kind of plunge and get some talent there at the number 8 spot. I like what they have. I don't love what they have, but I like what they have, if that makes sense. Um, I don't foresee this being a playoff team, but I do think this is a team that could fight hard and could surprise some people and get some wins. I just think they ultimately lost too much. But again, getting Charles and getting Cloud, and even maybe Diamond the Shields, is proper damage control to a degree, because I think that allows them to win some games. Like, without the veterans, this team, like I said, it would be expansion team bad. Like, literally, like, I think the Valkyries are gonna have a decent season. Do I think they're gonna be a plus 500 team? Golden State, no, but I do think they're going to be, a team that gets their fair share of wins, and I think that the signing of the veterans helps this Connecticut team out. First year coach and Rashid Meziani. If I butchered the name, I'm sorry. I think that's how you say it, though. Um, Marina Mabry is on this team, but also she requested a trade. So I don't see her being on this team for too long. But again, another thing I wanted to talk about, Maya Hollingshed, there's some promise there, as well as Olivia Nelson Adota. There's promise for the future for both of those players, um, that are 24 and 25 respectively. And then what else with this team? You also have Lindsay Allen, that came over to Connecticut. So this is a team full of players that are going to fight. I believe that. I think, again, if you don't have the vet experience on this team, then you find yourselves with an issue. You know, and I think no matter what, ultimately you are going to have to rebuild. So for them to retool is a bit of a risk. I mean, you do bring back Tina Charles, because again, you do need that experience. You can't just send a team in full of players, for the upcoming season, where they were underutilized, or they never got a fair shot at on other teams, and then you kind of like, okay, we're gonna sink and swim with a bunch of, I wouldn't say unknowns, but a bunch of underutilized players. But yeah, there's a chance for, for Connecticut to at least have a somewhat decent season, because I think that this team previously, I had them penciled in for like anywhere from like 5 to 8 wins. But I do think the veteran experience will get this team at least 14 or 15 wins. But I think that the heydays are gone. This team had their chances to win championships. They had their opportunity. And so that day is gone. If I'm, like a Connecticut coach or GM, like if it were me, I would try to give the youth a lot of looks. I would look around for young players with talent and promise and get them in here. I would like to see what I have in Maya Hollinshed. I would like to see what I have in Olivia Nelson-Ododa. I would like to see what I have in J.C. Sheldon. I'd like to get some quality at that number 8 pick, whether it's Tahina Pau, Sonia Citron. I want to get somebody, in here that could, help, get the future going, get the future started. Because, you can't look to Natasha, McCloud, and Tina Charles as the future. They're here, respectively, respectfully, as stopgaps. But yeah, like the Connecticut Sun, not going to be a team that most people are going to watch for. Even some of the fans are really dejected by what happened. But again, you have your chance to win, and you don't make the most of it, and this is kind of what happens. So I couldn't tell you what the future is going to look like, but I think more so than anything, this was something that had to happen. This was a must for the Connecticut Sun to kind of hit the reset button and just kind of blow it all up and start it all over. But that's gonna do it for this video, y'all. RC dropping in with a quick video, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Before I go, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below if you like the Sun, if you don't like the Sun, if you just like WNBA basketball, women's basketball. Let me know what you think about the Sun having to hit the reset button. Do you like the roster that they have now? And with that, I'm out. Oh, well, you know what? We'll talk about Marina Mabry on a different video or YouTube short. With that, I'm out, though. Peace.